Kera, I have filmed you here over 30 years ago, somehow 1996,
yeah.
97, when this was still an empty space.
It's
now
true.
I meet you here again. What is your involvement with the parliament?
Oh, it's a long story of more than 30 years indeed. I met for the first time Ben at Joseph Hind Strasse, where he had his apartment. And I was practicing, just arriving in Berlin, practicing my voice just above his head until the day when we crossed in a hallway and he said, "Oh, that's you." And I said, "Oh, I'm sorry, I was loud." And he said, "We have to work together." And that's how we started to work together on all kinds of projects, involvement, nature and music and art. And that was really fascinating for me. I'm coming from Madagascar. I was just arriving from the States, trying to find new styles, new contacts and all. And we started to work indeed for any happening. So every time he had a project, he would call and I was present, inventing music, calling musicians, and he became my mentor, absolutely. Because as stupid it seems, being from Madagascar, where in 50 years only, we lost 90% of our rainforests. That was a revelation. I say, if I do that for Ben, with the moringa tree and all, for the ginkgo biloba tree, I can do it with the moringa trees and other things in Madagascar and reforest. And we did. So he has been my mentor on many, many points. And I love his art, his way of drawing too. And you know, in Madagascar we also have a lot, everybody is artist, drawing, making embroideries, singing and all. And yeah, that was the beginning, more than 30 years. And it's true, there were nothing here, and just the spray, the wall, and we, yeah, sands. And we started to plant trees. And I remember there were a tree in my name, and blah, blah, blah. And then started the destruction, construction system, and I saw bulldozers, big caterpillars, but big machine taking out the trees, and I filmed everything. It was heartbreaking, really. And then this place became smaller and smaller and smaller. But along the years, Ben has been fighting like crazy, even keeping a piece of wall inside of the government building. He said they wanted to destroy it. He said, no, that's my Mauer. So, and all the Geschichte is fabulous. And my purpose, and I will never give up, never, because I could go back to Madagascar and having him in my mind, and we went to get little trees, seeds. I tried to get the tree Moringa oleifera, and because it feeds, it can save millions of lives. People forgot. And we planted, we went in universities, schools, really in the bush as well, in the mosques, in the churches, everywhere, with little trees. We had many problems on those roads, but we kept on playing and for the trees, making music, attracting the people, and then distributing seeds and little trees with my cousin, Ricky Olombelo, great artist from Madagascar. And then I went back to Senegal. Then I always worked also with Trees for the Future in America, but always using my voice. I'm a musician, so I wrote many songs about it. And that's with the Black Heritage, my group, etc. So when you and I met, it was the beginning of a new movement. And for me, in my life, of course, I I became sure of what I was going to do until the rest of my life. And fight for the trees. And you see, with the time, he was right, we were right. But it doesn't go fast enough, Ralph. Today, this place, Parliament of the Trees, my idea is, because Ben is hearing us now, he may be happy, you know, and is to keep on doing events, but we need big promotion, because he was himself very mediatic. Big promotion, modern ideas, hook at Stellen, where people can listen and hear and respond to us, bring new generations like Ben did, schools and all these things, and internationality. We have to reach all the embassies, we have at least 157 different ethnies in Berlin. And because Berlin is a magnet, so this place is a magnet, is an oasis for peace. And God knows if today it's meaningful. Look around, there is a wall, there is all these people who actually disappeared. It has to be for something. That's why he planted those trees. Look, those trees were planted when you and I met first time. And look how beautiful they are. So the message is more modernism, reach all generation, internationalism. We have to reach all these tourists. They have to know when they come here, the spirit is there. And will never leave. They try to take it from us. So that's why I want to make more and more events. That's all. Using my voice for some. The voice, yeah.
But talking about your person, you said you are actually born in Madagascar?
Yes, I'm from Madagascar, what we call Creole.
Yeah.
My mother is from Madagascar. My father is from Corsica. But I grew up in Senegal, and then we left for the States for long, then came to Berlin, you know, always same, life drops where it drops you.
In the background to you, we have an image on the wall which shows chains. Has slavery ever been a topic in your life?
About chains?
Slavery.
Exact.
Because chains are not
slavery.
Only prisoner, but it's prisoners.
Of course, and if you see, with Black Heritage as a composer, I do a kind of short history of black music. So started with Africa, which I know the best, and growing to all kinds, you know, Mother Africa with all her children that she lost, and that through horrible slavery and trade, human trades, and all the consequences. But music prevails, and art, and yes, this. And if you see, and today, recently I produced Rhapsody. It's not me singing, it's called The Voice of the Seas. It's still Africa, mother of all, and the same theme is like 500 years of history. And if you see the cover, I will send it to you. You have the ocean, and this chain, they're handcuffed, but one part is open. We need freedom in this time where dictatures are growing again like mushrooms. I mean, we turn around, our tail is terrible. We don't need all these dictatures. We're already late about Mother Nature. If you spend billions to kill people, kill each other, billions, you have people who are billionaires. What do? They will not bring all that with them afterwards, on the last journey. Yes, those chains are the greed. The greed, the ignorance, basically the greed. I will sing a song today about humans, all of us who are concerned. You know, so That's very important. It almost seems to be like a religious man. I don't know what he meant by this black and white. Maybe you know, Alina, by the black and white and the chain. But we have to break this chain.
Black and white is because he didn't have much time. All this wall was made in a very short period.
Okay, yeah, the two, yeah.
He called all his friends, hey, ich hab die Mauer, wir müssen jetzt malen.
Ah, okay, okay.
It's sofort, so schnell wie es geht. It was finished in neither 1 week, everything. And the black and white is because Ben said so.
Yeah, yeah.
And it's easy, and it's having the theme.
Yeah, the chain, like he wrote, die Wüste ist in uns. We became so empty. But as soon as you reanimate, and reanimation can only be with Mother Nature, inside, go in a forest, go in a park, you'll see the message you receive. It's fabulous. But if everything is cut down, like you see with the sand, but even in the sand, things are growing. I know because I grew up in Senegal, and you go a little bit up and then you have definitely the desert de Wüste. So much life there. But they will find ways to destroy it. We have to go faster. Actually, my motto is a call. It's a call, emergency call. And then come those war. Because they turn around, they don't know ignorance. It's simple, and greed. Imagine all the money that weapons bring. No. Hey, was denkst du?
Kera, many thanks.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, when I say internationalism, it's not only reaching out all the people in Berlin from many, many nations, and it also always bring a foreign musician or dancer. For example, today, 1st of September 24, I brought Mike Russell from Washington, D.C., old colleague of mine, but also my percussionist, Famson Akinola, who is from Nigeria, who is going to bring a call with his talking drum and all these things. And one of my students, Rim Jaib, who will dance. And she composed a little performance specially for today. And she came several times and really impregnated herself of the spirit of this place. So dance and vocalize. And for example, sometimes I have people from Benin, I had people from Asia. You know, this thing, we all talk about peace and freedom. But what do? It's an everyday thing. Voilà, Ralf. Danke, danke.